Why can't the Jets look like the fourth quarter Jets for all four quarters?
Inside, and a beauty! Hall running free! Brees Hall inside the 10! He's gonna score!
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Talking Jets with Tigo. My name is Tigo, and we're going to be talking about why the Jets look so good in the fourth quarter, why aren't the Jets looking that good in the other three quarters, and what can we do to change that. But before we hop into today's video, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and join one of the fastest growing YouTube channels about the New York Jets on YouTube. If you haven't hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate it if you do. It helps us beat out the YouTube algorithm. But most importantly, guys, get in the comment section below. The comments are going insane. There's no controlling you guys, and I wouldn't want to. But I do try to respond to every comment left on any of my videos. I love the interaction. I love the conversation. So let's keep it going. Guys, we all know that the New York Jets are a fourth quarter team. And that's important to be elite and good in the fourth quarter because that's where you win games. Closing out games is an important thing for a young team to build. And just like in my previous video that I talked about, the Jets are winning different types of football games. Go watch that video if you haven't. That being said, it's an important question to ask. Why does it take so long for Zach Wilson to kind of get into his groove? And why does it take so long for this team offensively to kind of get going? The same thing can be kind of said for the defense, a little bit, not as much. But specifically, what is it with the play calling? What is it with the team? What's going on? I've watched back a couple of the games and I've tried to see what it is, and I can't pinpoint what it is, but I think it's a combination of play calling. I think this is the first game against Denver where I think Mike LaFleur didn't call 3 straight handoff plays to start the game. I think every single game leading up to the Denver game, we handed the ball off 3 times back to back. So I think part of it is predictable play calling, but also I think what's happening, in my opinion, is that the New York Jets, when they come into a game, they really play in a rigid set of rules and instructions about how they believe this offense should work, right? And we all know that in the first 15 plays, first quarter, those are your scripted plays. Those are the plays that you practiced all week. And that's where, you're supposed to get your best football because it's, what the next play is. You're supposed to know what's supposed to happen. It's your first drive where you've planned kind of how the chains are supposed to move and everything's supposed to go, right? And I think that's the problem. When this team is allowed to play free and loose and relaxed and kind of, I don't like this word, but like backyard football-ish, right? I don't like that term. But when this team is allowed to play fast and loose and just start taking advantage of these guys' athleticism and things, and we get away from the structure of the offense a little bit, and I don't mean like we're playing legit scramble drill, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about we come in really rigid. We're going to run between the tackles. We're going to try to do the outside zone thing a little bit more. We're going to work on developing wide receiver plays. Like, if we could just play a little bit looser earlier on in games, I think Zach Wilson will get going a lot quicker. I think the run game and the offense will get going a lot quicker. And when the offense gets going, I think the defense is going to get going. Ultimately, you can't really look at the Denver game as a litmus test of what this offense is or the struggles that they had. Denver is an elite defensive unit. They're a top 3 defensive unit in the NFL. But it's not just against Denver. If you look at this team over the last 6 games, you can really see a struggle to get going early and picking it up by the fourth quarter. Guys, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think is causing these slow starts? Why do you think the New York Jets are a fourth quarter team? What can the New York Jets do to play fourth quarter football for all 4 quarters? Let me know in the comment section below. And last but not least, go Jets.